Okay, so today I wanted to show you how to do a problem like this. I know in the past when kids have done that, they've had issues with these. What are you going to do to find a 20% discount? So this is question number 5 um, on your math boxes today, but I want to show you how to do that. So first of all, I went shopping and I found this great pair of jeans. They cost $34. So what I first want to do is see what would 20% off that cost be and how do I calculate that? So the first thing that we want to do is think about what we know about 20%. So 20% is the same as what decimal? Raise your hand, please. What's that the same as, Drexy? Yeah, 0.20 or 20/100ths. So it's the same as that. This is something that we want to keep in mind. This is what it looks like as a percent, but this is what it is as a decimal. And if we want to know how much money are we going to save on this particular pair of jeans, all we need to do is take the price, $34, and multiply it by the discount. And I will do that real quick with my calculator. All right. So I take the price, which was $34, and I multiply it by 0 and 20/100ths. And that's $6.80. Now, that doesn't mean that that's what it will cost. What that means is that's what the discount's going to be. So instead of paying $34, I would pay $34 minus $6.80. So I can figure that out too. $34 minus, there's my minus, I think it's right there, $6.80. So my final price would be $27.20 for those jeans. Now there's another way to look at it. We can get right to this in one step. And here's how you would do that. I clear this away. So what I would do to get to that in one step is think about if I take away 20%, what percent is actually left? Think about it being 100. 100%, if I subtract 20%, what is left? I see one hand. It's really 100 minus 20. If I take 100% and I take away 20, take 20% off of that, how much is left over, Marco? 80%, very good. So what I can do is if I just want to know how much this is going to cost when I get to the register, I can take $34 and simply multiply it times what's left. What's left, the part that I have to pay, is 80% of the total. 0 and 80/100ths. And you can see that takes us right away to $27.20. Now, it's important for you to look at what is the question asking. In your math boxes today, it's going to ask you how much do you save, how much money do you actually save. It's not going to say what is the final price, but sometimes it would be. Let's do one more. So instead of it being 20% off, let's say that it is 60% off. Now, hands up. Show me a 1 if it's a better deal or a 2 if it's a worse deal. Show me with your fingers, please. All right, everybody's got a 1 up. Yeah, this is a really good deal. Think about it. You're going to be spending less than half of the amount of money. So let's figure out how much first we could take off of this price of $34. So again, 60% is the same as 60/100ths. So I can take $34 and multiply that by 0 and 60/100ths. So what I'm taking away, again, this is not the cost of the jeans. This is how much I get to subtract. This is the discounted amount. If I wanted to do it in one step to find out how much it would actually cost when I got to the register, I have to think about if I'm taking away 60%, then what percent is left over that I have to pay? Hands up, please. Starting with 100, if I'm taking away 60%, what percent is left that I have to pay? You can show me with your fingers, just the first digit. I got one hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. What's left, Anthony? If I take away 60 from 100, what's left is 40%. Very good. So 0 and 40 hundredths. It's the same thing. So I can multiply $34 for my pair of jeans times 0 and 40 hundredths. And that's going to be $13.60. That's how much those jeans would cost now with the 60% discount. Okay? All right. Good luck today.
What was the last percent? What was the last percent?